So since we're all locked in during quarantine, this is a great painting for you and your kids to learn how to paint. So I'm going to show you how to do it step by step and the proper way to doing it. And I'm only going to use these 3 brushes, and I'm going to show you the paints that we're going to use to create this. And here you go, a blank canvas. So these are the colors you will be needing to use: a white, a burnt sienna, phthalo blue, some yellow, black, and brown. And there you go. You have your paints, right? White, brown, black, yellow, mustard, and blue, right? And we have a clean canvas to work. So the good thing is that you guys are following along. You can go at your own pace, right? We're gonna go ahead and start off with our large brush. So go ahead and grab your large brush. And we're gonna start off by doing our background, right? Now, the way we're gonna do our background, we're gonna go ahead and make a teal base. We're gonna start off by having a lighter tone of a teal to like a yellowish teal to like a dark kind of green blue tone. All right. Now, so let's go ahead and make that teal base with the large brush again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some blue, grab some of that sienna tone, a little bit of yellow, and some white. Go ahead and mix it up. Mix, 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 mix. And bam, you should have a teal base color. Consistency, let's see, go ahead and mix it up like that, bam. Now, once you guys have that, we're gonna go ahead and apply some here, but I'm also gonna apply some white as I work on it. So look at that. Apply some there, apply some white too. Let's make it a little bit lighter. Make sure to follow along. Make sure to get all the edges to have a nice complete painting. I'm gonna show you how to do the best possible sloth ever. The funny sloth. I think he's funny. I'm gonna apply a little bit of white as you go. Now, I am also gonna go ahead and start applying a little bit more yellow and sienna, so it should turn a little bit of that green color to it with a little bit more white and teal, and blend in those colors together. Like so. Bam, bam, bam. This is just the background base. If you need to, you can add a little bit more white just to make it lighter. Keep working that green section of it. And like I said, we're gonna work our color base to a blue appearance right here. So what that means, go ahead and grab a little bit more blue into that mix with that teal base and start by blending in those colors together. Make sure it's a nice blend. It's a nice finished product. And bam. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Here we go. There we go. So, and if you guys want more ideas as to what I should teach, let me know in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe. If you're a new subscriber and you tell me what you want to paint, hey, I might just do it. Bam. So go ahead and finalize your background. It's a simple little background. Go ahead and brush it away. Make sure to finish it off as you're happy to it. And bam. There you go. Now we are done with the background. We are gonna go ahead and put the large brush in the water we're not going to use it at the moment. We're going to switch over to the medium-sized brush. So, medium-sized brush. This one, nice and clean, right? So from the corner, I'm going to go ahead and grab some brown. And let's go ahead and do the branching. You can add in a little bit of black to it if you want to make it a little bit darker. But we're gonna go ahead and add a branch. This is what we're gonna hang on to. Alright? Hang on. Mr. Sloth is gonna hang on to this. And there you go. And just a simple filled in. And it's okay, we're gonna come back and add some more details. But right now, this is just the outline. We're gonna use the same brush. Go ahead and kind of wipe down. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some green. You're gonna say you didn't tell us you got some green, but we're gonna make our green, right? So we're gonna grab some yellow, some blue, and look at that, like magic. And we're gonna make a nice green tone. And with this green tone, we're gonna go ahead and add some leaves. So it's just a little leaf. There you go, look at that. Little leaf right there. Little leaf right there. We're just adding so many throughout. Trying to give the sloth a nice home. Right. Want somewhere nice to live. Go ahead and add a little bit more leaves right here. And another set of leaves to it. Now you can add as many as you like. Feels like it needs more, and add some more. And if you want less, well then that's up to you, right? Now I'm also going to go ahead and add a light tone. So I'm going to add some white to it, leaves, and kind of add some vague washes. Those are kind of gonna seem kind of like maybe in the far distance. You can barely even see it. Well, that one stands out a lot. You can see it a lot, right? Which is good. And just go and add a few more. Give the illusion of a lot more leaves to it. And if you're in the state of California, go ahead and let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the comments, and maybe you should come and visit the gallery one time. You know, I have a lot of my artwork here, all throughout the gallery, my personal work. Bam, there we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and rinse our brush, make sure that it's clean for our next step. So to clean our brush, we're going to go ahead and, this water's already dirty because I've been using it, but just go ahead and kind of wiggle your brush in the water so you see no more paint. Go ahead and wipe it down, wiggle some more, wipe down again, and it should be fairly clean. We're not, no more wiggling. Let's get back to the paint. Apply a little bit more brown to the branching. So go ahead and apply some more brown, make it stand out a little bit more. Like so, but I'm also going to add a little bit of that sienna tone too as well. So it's a little bit of that light color, giving it a little bit more lighting to the branching. You guys can also add a little bit of white. Go a long way. And some black. Now, just like I did to the branching, adding detail to it, you guys can add a little bit more detail to your leaves too. So, for example, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of black, mix it in possibly with some green. And there you go, you can add a little bit of detail. next step, we're gonna go ahead and focus on the inside portion, right? So we're gonna have the sloth hanging from about like right here, going around to the side right here. So using the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this mustard tone, the sienna tone, and we're gonna go ahead and do the arms. We're gonna have the sloth hanging on tight to dear life. It's been on a crazy ride. Now, we're gonna have the sloth hanging on tight. We don't want him falling, so go ahead and make sure and do the grip. So it goes from on top and under, close to the leaves, and we're gonna do the rest of the body portion like right here. And we're gonna move on and doing the other arms too. Just like we did to this one, we're gonna go ahead and place another arm. Remember, it's hugging it. We don't want him to fall. Or in your case, he hurt. We're gonna go ahead and do the arm, placing it right there. And we're gonna add another arm on top, right? There. Just like that. With this, we're gonna go ahead and do the head placement. Right here. Go a little bit more of an oval shape to it. Doing the head, he has a big old head. And go ahead and fill it up. But once we get to the top section, kind of looks, at least this character has like an onion top. Alright, we can make some adjustments afterwards, but right now just kind of do a little onion top. And bear with it. Even though it's a sloth. We're not bearing, we're slothing, but we're not slothing because, okay, maybe we're just gonna paint it. We're just gonna paint it, fill it up with the solid, and bam, you should see the body. You can make your adjustments to it, whether you want to make the leg thicker, however you feel is needed is what you do. Go ahead and apply it. Alright, so with that clay brush, what we're going to do now is we're going to grab a little bit more of that sienna tone with some white, and we're going to go ahead and add some white. We're going to make the face a little bit lighter. So right here, we're going to go ahead and add that light color tone. This is going to be for the face, which eventually we're going to add more detail to. Something like that for right now. Now we're also going to go ahead and throughout the body, kind of just work in the fur to it. So we're going to go ahead and brush the fur. Continue adding some of that light tone color to it. A little throughout too. Well, to the hair and to the arms. But that's not all. Now, for the next step, I'm also going to go ahead and grab some brown and kind of do the same step to it. But with the brown, I'm going to go ahead and kind of outline the sloth. Grab a little green right there. That was supposed to happen, but go with the flow. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, you know? So go ahead and apply a little bit of brown. I'm gonna apply a little bit more here. This is gonna be kind of more of a shadow towards the belly and towards the arm. Just the same way as we added the light tone. Just like that. More to the face. Go ahead and kind of, we're gonna go ahead and grab some of that brown. The surrounding of the face with brown, just like that. Start seeing a little bit more of the sloth come to life, but I'm also going to grab a little bit of white. Go ahead and grab some white to okay if you mix it in with that brown. And we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more detail to the sloth. More white to this film. And you're just going to be playing with the colors until you're satisfied in the color base of your sloth. Alright, so if you need to add more of another color, this is the time to do so. Vice versa, you can add some more white if you need. Darker colors. You reach a point till you're satisfied with them. Alright. Then you come back and add more detail to it if you need. But I'm going to move on and doing the claws. So for the claws, I'm going to go ahead and grab some black. And we're going to start adding the lines to it. Show where the claws are going. Alright. Like that. I'm going to grab some white. Add some detail to it. Now, before I move on to the other brush, I'm going to grab some black once more and add some final shadows or detail we need to add to our tree. Or if you feel like it's missing more colors, you can add more colors. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the brush again, just to make sure that it's clean. But I'm going to go ahead and resurface this light color that I need for the face. Just make sure that it's really light. So you can just sit here, play with it until you're satisfied with the colors. There we go. Now I'm also going to go ahead and wipe down your brush. I'm going to grab some brown and we're going to add little brown spots right here. Two marks going down. This is going to be for the when we start adding the face to it. So right now just go ahead and add some brown. Let's move on to the face. Now we're going to use and move on to our smaller brush. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab some black. We're going to grab some black, and within the brown spot we're going to go ahead and add a black circle, another black circle right here. For the eyes, we're going to come back to it and add more details. Now we're also doing a nose. For the nose, it's going to be like an oval shape right here in between. And for the mouth, we are going to just do a slight little smile to it. You can do as big of the smile that you want. Like so. And go ahead and add some white spots to the eyes. Bam, you have a cool looking sloth. Now, remember when I said you can add your own personal touches to it. So what I'm going to do for the last touch is just kind of decorate a little bit of the background, add some little dots to it, some glimmer to work off its eyes. Now, one important thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign it too. You guys can sign it as well. I'm going to go ahead and use a small brush. Use some black. And there you go. So if you enjoyed it and you had fun and you want to see more content, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see painted next, and we'll make it happen.